and nurturing generations of students who carried a part of the school with them.
Today, we stand here with pride as a part.
Guests may be welcomed with the decorum of this occasion deserve. We appreciate your cooperation and look forward for a wonderful ceremony. We also request you to kindly keep your mobile phones on a silent mode, allowing everyone to fully experience the program without distraction. You are most welcome to capture the special moments. However, we request you to remain seated while doing so, ensuring that everyone has an unobstructed view. All of us have poured our hearts into this evening. We invite you to encourage all the participants with your applause and enjoy every moment. Your support truly means a lot. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. Let us together make this evening to remember. Now, our school choir will present a song for you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the evening.
than the commencement of a program. It marks the coming together of legacy, leadership, and lifelong association under one roof. A graceful homecoming where those who once walked these very corridors now stand together as witnesses to 75 remarkable years. At the entrance of a school, our guests are received in one of our most cherished traditions, the Tilak ceremony. In this simple yet deeply meaningful gesture, St. Mary's extends not merely a formal welcome, but a blessing rooted in reverence, warmth, and the timeless values this institution holds dear. May I request everyone to kindly rise as a mark of respect as our esteemed guests make their entry. I repeat for the audience, may I request everyone to kindly rise as a mark of respect as our esteemed guests make their entry. And now, leading our honored guests forward, stand the soul of our ceremonial welcome, the St. Mary's School Band. More than a musical ensemble, they are the living rhythm of this institution, where discipline meets devotion, and every note carries 75 years of pride and dedication. Today, the music does not simply announce an arrival, it proclaims a legacy.
As the final notes fade, let's warmly appreciate our school band, whose stirring performance has set the most distinguished tone for this grand Platinum Jubilee celebration.
Ladies and gentlemen, every great story begins with something small. In 1950, a tiny seed was planted in the soil of this town, carried here by a group of dedicated sisters who had crossed oceans, leaving behind their homes and everything familiar because they believed that education could change lives. They came with very little, but what they carried in their hearts was enough. They came with purpose, they came with love, and so they planted. They watered that seed with patience, with prayer, and with years of quite tireless work. Slowly, it grew into something strong and began to bear fruit in the form of young men and women who walked out of St. Mary's ready to face the world, carrying with them values, confidence, and a sense of who they were. 75 years later, that tree stands tall. It has given shade to thousands. It is still growing and it is still giving.
This evening, we gather as students, teachers, parents, and friends to look back with gratitude, to celebrate what this school has built, and to honor every hand that helped shape it. The sisters who came from different shores carried with them a flame of faith, hope, and selfless service. That is the story behind our theme tonight, the flame that crossed the oceans. A flame planted in place and passed lovingly from one generation to the next. That flame has never gone out. Tonight, it burns brighter than ever.
As we begin the celebration, we take a moment to introduce our distinguished guests and honor their presence in the true spirit of St. Mary's. We request our school manager, Reverend Sister Betty, to present a bouquet to our chief guest, the Right Reverend Bhaskar A. Suraj, Bishop of Meerut Diocese. Thank you, Reverend Sister and Right Reverend Bishop.
We now request our principal, Reverend Sister Lynette, to present a bouquet to Reverend Sister Aarti, our provincial superior. Thank you, Reverend Sisters.
What was built on faith must be offered back in faith. Before the sisters laid a single stone, they first turned to God in prayer. For them, prayer was not the beginning of the work, it was the work. This evening, we honor that spirit through movement, a prayer dance offered by our students as we place this celebration humbly and wholly into the hands of the Almighty.
रोशनी का कोई दरिया तो है, हाँ कहीं पे जरूर रोशनी का कोई दरिया तो है, हाँ कहीं पे जरूर।
रोशनी का कोई दरिया तो है, हाँ कहीं पे जरूर।
चलो चले हम आशा के तीर्थ यात्री, नव उमंग से प्रभु की ओर। दिल में विश्वास, हाथों में प्यार, बने हम आशा की मशाल। और
शांति की प्यासी ये धरती पुकारे, एकता का दीप जलाए हम।
जीवन की राह में संग चले हम,
हर दिल में विश्वास जगाए हम।
चलो चले हम आशा के तीर्थ यात्री, नव उमंग से प्रभु की ओर। दिल में विश्वास, हाथों में प्यार, बने हम आशा की मशाल। दुख सुख की राहों में साथ प्रभु है, करुणा से भर दे ये जीवन हम। हर आंसू को मुस्कान में बदले, नायक बन जाए आलोक हम। चलो चले हम आशा के तीर्थ यात्री, नव उमंग से प्रभु की ओर।
दिल में विश्वास,
हाथों में प्यार, बने हम आशा की मशाल।
What a truly divine and evocative offering that was. Through every graceful movement, every heartfelt expression, and every harmonious note, our students carried with them our collective gratitude, our hopes, and our prayers, offered with the purest of devotion. May this sacred beginning set the tone for all that this beautiful evening holds.
We now arrive at one of the most sacred and symbolic movements of this evening, the lighting of the lamp. We cordially invite our distinguished guests to kindly come forward. Right Reverend Bhaskar A. Suraj, Bishop of Meerut Diocese, Reverend Sister Aarti Thottathil, Provincial Superior of St. Clair's Province, Reverend Sister Smitha, Vice Provincial, Reverend Father John Monteiro, Parish Priest of St. Mary's Church, Reverend Sister Betty, our School Manager, Reverend Sister Lynette, our Principal, Ma'am Shashi, former teacher, Bobby Cash, Alumni Representative, Mr. Shalab Agrawal, Parent Representative, and our school coordinators, Ma'am Deepika, Sir Vikas, and Ma'am Anshika.
In our tradition, light is far more than mere illumination. It stands for knowledge over ignorance, hope over despair, and truth that continues to shine through all darkness. Our music teacher, Miss Nishat, will render a live devotional piece, adding grace to this auspicious moment as the lamp is lit.
रोशनी का ये संदेश।
We are deeply grateful to our distinguished guests for blessing this moment with their presence, and to Miss Nishit, whose soulful rendition gave this ceremony its most beautiful voice. May this flame guide all that follows tonight and long beyond. We now invite our guests to please be seated as the evening unfolds.
Reverend Sister Lynette, we request you to kindly remain with us. It is now our privilege to invite to the podium someone who is truly at the heart of this institution. Under her leadership, the school continues to grow, not merely in achievement, but in character and purpose. We now invite our beloved principal, Reverend Sister Lynette, to kindly address the distinguished gathering with the welcome address.
A warm and affectionate good evening to all present. 75 years. It is a milestone that sounds vast in the pages of history. Yet, as I look out at this gathering tonight, I realize that 75 years is not just time, it is a living history. If you truly want to see what St. Mary's is, do not look at milestones or buildings. Look at our alumni who carry the values of this school into the world every single day. Look at our teachers, past and present, who have poured their hearts into these corridors. And look at our students. They are the reason the ink in the story never runs dry. In 1950, Mother Benigna, accompanied by 4 sisters, came to Clementown, DEHRADUN, not with a blueprint for a grand institution, but with a deep conviction rooted in our beloved foundress, Mother Seraphina, that every child deserves to be seen and every child deserves light. They did not just build classrooms, they built a home. They stood beside the sick, the elderly, and women in need. And today, we celebrate that founding fire, the flame that crossed oceans. We are deeply honored to have with us our chief guest, Right Reverend Bhaskar Raj, Bishop of Meerut Diocese. Your presence and constant encouragement have been our great support. We welcome you, Bishop Ji. We also extend the heartfelt welcome to Reverend Sister Arati Thotathil, the Provincial Superior of St. Clair's Province and the President of the Institute of the Franciscan Clarist Sisters of the Most Blessed Sacrament of DEHRADUN. We thank you, Sister, for your valuable presence. We offer our most affectionate welcome to our former principal, provincial superiors, managers, and the custodians of this institution's legacy, whose vision and sacrifice laid the very foundation we stand on today. A warm welcome to our beloved fathers, brothers, and sisters who have come from near and far to be a part of this blessed occasion, to our former teachers, the soul of this school, and our dear alumni, who are the living proof of everything we believe in. To our parents, whose partnership makes each day meaningful, and to every guest and well-wishers who has joined us this evening We are honored by your presence and grateful for your love. Each one of you is pillar of this institution. An evening of hope, we, the CFMS sisters, following the example of foundress Mother Seraphina, commit ourselves to true education, an education that aims at the formation of the whole human person. As we celebrate this platinum jubilee, let us promise that the light we share tonight does not fade when the curtains close. May it pass from our hands to the next generation, ensuring that the light at St. Mary's never goes out. With deep gratitude and great joy, I once again welcome you all. Let the celebration begin. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Sister. Your words carry with them the sincerity and warmth that have always defined your association with this school. We are deeply grateful for the wisdom and affection with which you have welcomed this gathering.
A moment both meaningful and deeply heartfelt now unfolds before us, the felicitation ceremony. Every institution carries within it the quiet strength of those who have shaped it over time. Individuals whose contributions may not always seek recognition, yet remain woven into its very foundation. Today, St. Mary's pauses to honor those enduring imprints. May we invite Ma'am Sonia to take the proceedings forward with the first segment of the felicitation ceremony.
A very gracious good evening to one and all present here. With great respect and joy, I invite our chief guest, Right Reverend Bhaskar Esuraj, Bishop of Meerut Diocese, Reverend Sister Betty, our school manager, and Reverend Sister Lynette, our principal, to kindly grace the stage. It is a moment of deep gratitude, honoring those whose leadership shaped the spirit and vision of this institution. Before we invite our revered formal provincial superiors forward, we take a moment to remember Reverend Sister Charlotte, who served as provincial superior from 2008 to 2012 and as principal of the school from 1992 to 1993. Her contribution to this institution spans 2 seasons of its life. We honor her in her absence with gratitude. I now request the following revered provincial superiors to kindly come forward to receive the robe of honor. Reverend Sister Karuna, Provincial Superior, 1994 to 2000 and 2004 to 2008. Her leadership journey reached its most distinguished chapter when she served the congregation as Superior General as well. She guided this province with wisdom and warmth, laying a strong foundation of faith and service. Thank you, sister. Your chapter shaped every chapter that followed. I request sister to kindly remain on the stage. Moving ahead, Reverend Sister Sebastiana, Provincial Superior 2000 to 2004, 2012 to 2016, and 2020 to 2024. Across 3 terms of dedicated leadership, she brought steadiness, vision, and a deep pastoral care to everything she undertook. Thank you, sister, for the years you gave so generously. Reverend Sister Aarti Thottatil, Provincial Superior 2016 to 2020 and 24 to present. Former Principal 2012 to 2016. She has worn many mantles of service as Principal, as Provincial Superior, and now, once again, as our guiding Superior. We honor not only her past, but her living presence amongst us. Thanks a lot, sister. It is an honor to be under your guidance. I request all to come forward for a group photograph. Thank you, sisters. It's time to honor our former school managers who guided the school with administrative grace and pastoral dedication. Before we call forward those present with us today, we pause to remember with love and gratitude those who are no longer with us. Late Reverend Sister Gracia, who served from 1979 to 1981. Late Reverend Sister Fatima, who served in 1993, and late Reverend Sister Juliet, who served in 2001. They have gone ahead of us, but their service to this institution remains written on its walls. We remember them with deep affection and prayer. May I now request everyone to observe a minute of silence in their loving memory. We carry them in our hearts always. Before we move ahead, let us turn with love to those who could not be with us today, but who are missed, remembered, and cherished. Reverend Sister Emanuela, Reverend Sister Gabriela, and Reverend Sister Vincy. Though distance keeps them away, our love and honor reach them. May I now warmly invite the following to come forward to receive the robe of honor. Reverend Sister Alvina, School Manager, year 2000. A quiet and devoted steward of the school, she carried her responsibility with grace and commitment. Thank you, sister. It's your dedicated service that has made this Jubilee celebration possible. Reverend Sister Betty, School Manager, 2008 to 2012, and 2024 to the present day. She has served this institution not once, but twice, and continues to do so with same generosity of spirit. We are privileged to have her amongst us today, still leading with love. Thank you, sister. The stool stands strong under your care. Reverend Sister Carmen, School Manager, 2012 to 2016. She took on a demanding role and handled it with quite confidence. She managed the school's affairs responsibly, kept things on track, and ensured that the institution's needs were met. Thank you, sister. We stand on the ground you prepared. Reverend Sister Esther, School Manager, 2021 to 2023. With clarity and care, she guided the school through some of its later years, leaving behind a legacy of diligence and dedication. Thank you, sister. The school you shaped continues to shine. I request all to come forward for a group photograph. Thank you, sisters. At the heart of every great school stands a principal who is a visionary and a guide. We now honor those who held this school in their hands across more than 7 remarkable decades. We first bow in loving memory of those who are no longer with us. Late Reverend Sister Fatima, who served as principal from 1986 to 1988 and 1991 to 1992. Late Reverend Sister Ursula, who served in 1994, and late Reverend Sister Kavita, who served from 2006 to 2007. May their dedication live on in every student they shaped. Let us all hold a minute of silence as we honor their memory. Their memory is our foundation. With gratitude in our hearts, we continue our celebration. We also hold in warm remembrance those who could not be with us today: Reverend Sister Valeria, Reverend Sister Cleophie, Reverend Sister Praseda, Reverend Sister Rena, Reverend Sister Ferdinanda, and Reverend Sister Flavie. Our gratitude travels to wherever they are. May I now joyfully invite the following to come forward to receive the robe of honor. Reverend Sister Georgina, Principal 1994. A name etched with fondness in the memory of the school. She brought quite strength and purposeful leadership in her tenure here. Thanks a lot, sister. Your years of service are the school's most enduring inheritance. Reverend Sister Nisha, Principal, 2008 to 2012. With dedication and discipline, she led this institution through 4 significant years, nurturing both excellence and character. Thank you, sister. 75 years bear your fingerprints. Reverend Sister Lissy, Principal, 2016 to 2017. Brief in tenure, but enduring in impact, she carried the school forward with focus and faith. Thank you, sister. Your tenure lent the school its quiet strength. Reverend Sister Frida, Principal, 2017 to 2019. She led with energy and care, leaving behind a legacy of warmth and commitment that her students still carry. Thank you, sister, for a vision that settled into legacy. Reverend Sister Shruti, Principal, 2019 to 2023. Her years of leadership were among the most demanding, yet she preserved the spirit of learning with her resilience and conviction. Thank you, sister, for a path once led, still followed. Thank you, sisters. It is our privilege to now invite our chief guest, Right Reverend Bhaskar Esuraj, Bishop of Meerut Diocese, to share his words and blessings with all of us.
Dear Reverend Sister Aarti, the Provincial Superior and the guest of honor of today's program, Sister Sebastina, Sister Karuna, Mother Karuna, and Sister Lynette, the principal. She's not found here. She has gone to backstage, I think. And the manager, Sister Betty, my dear Reverend Sisters, my dear fathers, Father Parish Priest is here, Father John Montero, brothers and parents, well-wishers, distinguished guests, and my dear children. Today is a joyful day, a great milestone in the life of this institution, St. Mary's Secondary School. 75 years of glorious service and grace. I would say also gratitude. Today, we thank God for the gift of this institution. It is an asset to this town, Clement Town, and the whole of DEHRADUN. And so today we are here to thank God for His steadfast love and His protection, without whose grace that we would not have gone up to these 75 years of loving service to the people around this area. And it's only by God's grace that we stand and we move forward with great enthusiasm and zeal. And today, we also remember the stalwarts of this institution. It has not just come just by chance. People have sweated blood for this institution. And years of dedicated service and committed service, this school stands on a platform that you can say in one of the best schools in the area here. Because of the hard work, commitment, and dedication of the stalwarts, like the management and the staff, past and present, and all the parents who supported dedicatedly to this institution. Today we salute them and we honor them as we celebrate 75 years of glorious service, Platinum Jubilee. It's a journey of, they said beautifully, a journey of light, legacy, and learning. Very beautiful words. A journey of light. You have shown the light. And today I would say it is not just showing the light, you have become a lighthouse for this city. Showing light the way to many students, umpteen number of students. Thousands of students have passed from this institution. With a grateful heart, they now serve the society. And today, we thank for that beautiful journey that we had with the, legacy. Someone rightly said, this legacy of values, determined here in this institution, sowed in this institution. This legacy has to be preserved. Also, it has to be persevered by those who are now here, and also prospered. It has to be carried forward. That legacy created by our founding sisters here, that must be carried forward by the students. So today, as we thank God today for this milestone celebration of this institution, I'm sure that they have prepared a wonderful program. We had only a glimpse of that, the prayer dance, and I would say that it would be a better program than this one. Already we have seen a glimpse, so I'm sure the program that we will witness will be even better and a greater program that we are having with the perfection and with the enthusiasm. The children are ready. I would not make them to wait longer. But today, I want also tell the parents, many of you, I think almost all the parents are here. In this challenging time, we have great responsibility. The parents, first of all, you have to give time to your children. I would request all the parents, give time, spend time with them. Then only they will not get into different types of addictions that we have these days, mobile addiction, addiction to substance and other things. I hope this school is not into it, but I have seen many other schools, because parents have to give time to their children. Secondly, give good example to them. Children will learn what they see, not what they hear. They will only learn what they see. So you have the responsibility to give a good example to your children. If you want them to be honest, you have to be honest. If you want them to speak the truth, then you must speak the truth. If you tell lies and you teach your children to tell the truth, they will not practice that. So first of all, we must and accept the children as they are. Don't compare. Often I have been in many schools, children, the parents start comparing. See, that child is doing well. Why you're not doing? Each one is unique. We must understand that. Each student is a unique student. And so we must accept and give that benchmark, their own performance as the benchmark to move forward. And I would tell the teachers is not merely teaching subjects. Once when I asked a teacher, what do you do in the school? She says, I teach English. My dear teacher, you're not teaching English, maths or subjects. You are teaching children. You are teaching here children the character values. Not only subject, but teach them the power of resilience. When they go out, they should be able to withstand all challenges and difficulties. Not just by teaching subjects to them. Emotional maturity. These days we find, children are not emotionally mature people. One parent came to me when I was in one of the schools, said, Father, the child is having depression. 7th standard student. How is it possible that 7th standard student is having depression? So it is our duty to build them, to make them strong, resilient children. And students, you may be hearing me, students, they are at the back, I think. They may not hear me. But students have to build character. Very beautiful anecdote. Once Sir C.V. Raman was interviewing scientists um, for his institution. So there were many scientists came, well-educated youngsters who came to give the interview. So after the interview was over, Sir C.V. Raman was just locking the office and he was coming out. And he saw a young man loitering about in the veranda. So he called him, see, my dear young man, interview is over. Now why are you waiting for the result? Result will be informed to you later. Then he said, no, sir, I'm not waiting here for result. And I don't expect to be selected here. But you know what happened? When I was receiving the reimbursement from your office, I got extra 5 rupees. I wanted to give that to somebody and then I will go. So I was looking for somebody. So I have found you. Take this is extra that I got from your office. I want to return that amount. So he gave back and he started walking. Sir C.V. Raman followed him. He ran behind him. And he said, young man, wait. Don't go. Wait. He said, see, I may be able to find even more brilliant scientist than you, a more brilliant person. But I may not find a person more honest than you. Come, you are selected. And he gave him a job. Later, he became the director of that institute. My dear children, my dear parents, it's the character, the upright attitude that's very important to build in our children. It's not just a mere knowledge or skills, but the honesty, the values that the institution stand for. And that's what the legacy that has to be passed on to others. Not only the present teachers, the past teachers have done, and present teachers and all those who are coming in future, we must pass on this legacy of continuing these values, the eternal values that we must inculcate in our students. And this institution has produced umpteen number of great personalities. I met Bobby Cash. Where is Bobby Cash? Is he here? Bobby Cash, international pop singer. Pop singer Bobby Cash. Nice to see you. I did not know. Sister introduced me. You're one of the alumni of this institution, and I was so surprised, impressed by your presence over here, my dear Bobby. Many are there, many alumni, many great people who have gone from this institution. And today we thank God for the 75 years of glorious and dedicated service. And I wish God's abundant blessings to all those who are connected to this institution. May all of us keep the flag flying higher and higher. May God bless this institution and bless all of us. God bless you.
We are deeply edified and sincerely grateful to your luminous and thought provoking words. Now, I would like to request Reverend Sister Betty and Reverend Sister Lynette to kindly present the memento and robe of honor to our chief guest, a small token that carries with it the immense gratitude and regard of this entire institution. Thank you, sisters. Thank you, Reverend Bishop. I now invite Ma'am Deepika to commence the second segment of the felicitation ceremony. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Behind every thriving institution stand a community of teachers who gave their best years in quiet service. Today, we honor not just the career, but a lifetime dedication, wisdom, countless life shaped with care and presence. We invite them to come forward to receive a memento as a small token of deep appreciation. Before this, I would like to invite our guest of honor, Reverend Sister Aarti, our Provincial Superior, our Principal, Reverend Sister Lynette, to kindly come up on the stage. Okay, sister. Very first, we have Ma'am Iqbal Kaur from year 1994 to 2008. 14 years of dedicated service, making her classroom always space of warmth and learning. Ma'am is not here with us due to her prior commitment, but we have a deep thank you for her. After this, we have Ma'am Swadesh Sharma from year 1972 to 2009. 37 years is not merely a tenure, it is a vocation. She shaped this institution quietly and enjoyingly, the way roots shape a tree from beneath the surface. Ma'am, we welcome you. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your invaluable contribution. After this, we have Sir P.S. Patania. For 22 years, he kept the spirits of sportsmanship alive, building not just the fit bodies, but a confident young mind. Again, Sir is not with us, but we really have a... After this, then we have Ma'am Usha Shrivastava from year 2005 to 2010. In her years of service, she brought sincerity and care to every responsibility she held. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause to our teacher. Thank you so much, ma'am. You may stop away from the classroom, but your teaching always echoes this generation. After this, we have Sir Ajay Kumar from year 1976 to 2012. 36 year, a career that speaks itself. His contribution to this school is immeasurable. I'm sorry, sir is also not with us, but we feel deeply gratitude for him. Then we have Ma'am Sashi Kocher. Nearly 4 decades of dedicated service as a teacher and as a proud alumna of this institution. Once a student, now guiding lights to many. Her dedication speaks a volume. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your journey. It may have led to a milestone, but your legacy continues to guide us. Then we have Ma'am Suman Sharma, a trusted presence of 26 years. Her patience and dedication left a lasting impression on whatever she taught. Ma'am, we are very happy to that you are here with us. Thank you so much, ma'am. Your contribution to this institution is unforgettable. After this, we have Ma'am Vandana Sharma, 25 years of consistent and caring service. She was a teacher our students could always count on. On behalf of everyone, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. After this, we have Ma'am Mary Phillip, 28 years of devoted service. Her commitment to her students never dimmed, right until her last day of the school. Again, due to some prior commitments, ma'am is unable to join us, but we acknowledge her dedication. After this, we have Ma'am Kusum Lal, a teacher and a coordinator who led by example. Her years at St. Mary's were marked with sincerity and genuine love for this institution. Your presence has been a blessing to this institution. Thank you, everything. Thank you, ma'am, so much. After this, we have Ma'am Gitika Bisht, 25 years of quiet commitment. She gave to this school her best, and St. Mary's whole that give with gratitude. Because of some prior commitment, ma'am is not able to join with us, but we share a heartfelt gratitude with her. After this, we have some teachers leave a mark at that time, cannot erase. We now honors one dedicated soul of St. Mary's Secondary School. We invite her to come forward to receive this well-deserved award. Ma'am Mamta Agnihotri, from year 2000 to this Silver Jubilee milestone, she has faithfully dedicated to this institution, shaping minds and touching countless lives. St. Mary's sincerely appreciate and gratefully acknowledge her years of committed and valued service. We salute her commitment and her enduring love to this school. Thank you so much, ma'am.
सभा में उपस्थित सभी सम्माननीय अतिथियों का मेरा हृदय से आभार, अभिनंदन। मेहनत अपने हाथ की रेखा, मेहनत से क्या डरना, इस पंक्ति को सार्थक करते हुए मैं सियाराम भैया जी से अनुरोध करती हूँ कि वो मंच पर आए। सियाराम भैया। सियाराम भैया एक ऐसे व्यक्तित्व जिन्होंने विद्यालय के लिए 49 वर्ष लगातार कार्य किया, अभी भी कार्यरत है। विद्यालय में 49 वर्षों का सफ़र केवल समय का आंकड़ा नहीं, बल्कि मेहनत, ईमानदारी और कर्तव्य निष्ठा का असाधारण उदाहरण है। सियाराम भैया। हम सभी की ओर से सियाराम भैया जी को हार्दिक बधाई और बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। हम ईश्वर से प्रार्थना करते हैं कि वे सदैव स्वस्थ और प्रसन्न रहें। धन्यवाद।
St. Mary's Secondary School take a pride not only in educating, it imparts but at life to the students to go on lead. We now honor a distinguished group of alumni who carry the spirit of the school wherever they go. We invite them to come forward and receive a memento as a token of our love and pride. Very first, we have Mr. Bobby Cash. Sir, it is indeed a moment of great pride of us to honor a distinguished alumni who has carved a remarkable identity for himself and brought laurels to this institution. A well-known name internationally, his journey story inspiring. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause. Yes, yes, of course. Sir was also a teacher here from year 1984. Thank you so much, sir. We are lucky to have you here. After this, we have Dr. Swati Anand from the classroom of St. Mary's to the principal chair of Dharma International School. Her journey is one that filled the institution with immense pride. She is living a reflection of what our schools stand for. Thank you, ma'am. May your accomplishments continue to inspire many more students to follow your footsteps. After this, we have Sir Abhishek Pawar. Sir has stood the school with generous support and heartful social service. His deep connection with the school reflects the lasting bond of this institution. Sir is not with us, but we deeply feel gratitude towards him. Next, we have Ms. Sujata Singh, a Vice Principal of DPS. Ma'am has carried the value of leadership and dedication far beyond these walls of St. Mary's, and we are proud to call her its own. We celebrate not just your achievement, but the spirit of excellence you represent. After this, we have Ma'am Parinita Sati. Have we returned to the very school that shaped her? Ma'am now nurtures the next generation with same care and commitment she once received. Ma'am, may your path ahead be the inspiring as the legacy you are building towards. Thank you so much. Then we have Ma'am Sonia Gupta, once a student who walked these very corridors. Ma'am now serves this institution with a devotion that speaks a deep love for her. Thank you so much, ma'am. After this, we have Ma'am Nirupa Sharma, from alumni to a trusted member of an office staff. You would have all seen her often. Ma'am serves St. Mary's with quite dedication, ensuring smooth running of this institution. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your selfless service. After this, we have Ms. Gurpreet Kaur. There is something truly special about coming home, and for ma'am, St. Mary's has always been just that. She served this institution today with grace and gratitude. Ma'am Gurpreet Kaur, thank you so much. Then we have Ma'am Suman. Suman, ma'am, brings her role of the unique understanding to the one who has both learned and grown here, a bond with St. Mary's that continue to bear fruit. After this, we have Ma'am Priyanka Gupta. Rooted in the value of St. Mary's instilled in her, ma'am now contribute to the school's sincerity with quite sense of belonging. After this, we have Ma'am Anshika. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause for all the teachers and their dedication for us. From student to a teacher, ma'am journey within these walls is a beautiful tribute to the school that first inspired her. Thank you so much. Now we will all gather for a group photograph. One more name which is left is Ma'am Nirmaljeet Kaur, one of the teacher of our school from 25 years. She brought diligence to the warm to this event and to the equal measures. Ma'am, may I request you to please join us? Next, we have excellency. Excellence is always eloquent. We now celebrate the young stars of St. Mary's Senior Secondary School who have brought pride and glory to this institution in the CBSE board examination for the session 2025 and 26. We now invite the following achievers to come forward to receive their honor along with their parents. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Nirmaljeet Kaur ma'am. Please give a huge round of applause for her. As I was talking about, we have Tanishka Chaudhary who has scored 96.6%. I would request Tanishka along with her parents to please come up on a stage. Leading the school with remarkable brilliance, she has proven that dedication and determination shine bright when it's matter the most. After this, we have Vaishnavi Rana, who scored 96%, and I would request parents of Vaishnavi Rana to join us on the stage. With quite dedication and brilliance, she has scaled the heights of academic excellence, making her school and her family proud in equal measure. We wish you all the very best for your future child. After this, we have Aryaman, scoring 95.8%. His outstanding performance is a testament to the perseverance and the passion of learning. A well-deserved place among the best. I would request our Aryaman to please join us along with his parents. Request Reverend Sister Lynette to present a token of appreciation to our guest of honor, Reverend Sister Aarti, as a mark of deep respect and gratitude St. Mary's hold for you. We thank you, Reverend Sister. Thank you, Reverend Sister. We are delighted that we shall now move on the next part of the program. It is now the most important highlight of the program. May I now request our esteemed guest, Chief Guest, Right Reverend Bhaskar Jesuraj, Bishop of Meerut Diocese, Reverend Sister Smita, our Vice Provincial, Reverend Sister Aarti, and Reverend Sister Betty, and Reverend Sister Lynette to kindly come up on a stage. Thanks. Program? Okay, then we'll carry this segment later on. Meanwhile, I would gracefully hand over the mic to our talented students who are set back to carry the celebration forward. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a pleasant evening.
Thank you, ma'am. We now arrive at a moment that marks yet another milestone in the celebration.
From the pages of memory, we now move into a story brought to life not merely through words, but through expression, movement, and emotion. Every institution begins with a vision, a quiet yet powerful calling that sets everything in motion. The story of St. Mary's is rooted in such a vision, shaped by faith, courage, and deep sense of purpose. We now invite you to witness a dance drama that traces this inspiring journey, beginning with the life and the mission of the foundress of the congregation, Venerable Mother Seraphina, who now remains our heavenly patron and guiding presence. Through this presentation, we travel across time as devoted sisters carry this vision to India, dedicating themselves to service in education, healthcare, care for elderly, underprivileged, and the empowerment of women. The journey then leads us to Dehradun, where in 1950, St. Mary's Secondary School was established as the beginning of a legacy that continues to grow with each passing year. What you're about to witness is not merely a performance, but a tribute to journey sustained by faith, expressed through service, carried forward through generations. We now invite you to sit back and experience this story as it unfolds.
The flame
that
that
crossed
crossed
the
the
oceans.
oceans.
¡Ay, caramba!
फ्री बैठ के हमको मक्खी नहीं मारना, हर दाव जीतेंगे हम, आका हमको नहीं हारना। हम हुकुम के इक्के हैं जुबां के पक्के हम हुकुम के इक्के जुबां के पक्के, खाके थपेड़े जो एड़े से टेढ़े बने हैं तो हम क्या करें? जोर लगा के जान लड़ा के
बोलना।
सबके होठों पे चर्चे हैं हमारे, ला 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 ले देखो जमीन पे उतरे हैं सितारे। इस तरह उस तरह देख प्यारे किस तरह सीखा हमने जिंदगी को जीना जिस तरह। ये यस किया नो किया, जी में आया जो किया, क्यों हिसाब दे किसी को हमने क्यों किया। चलो छाल सिक्के और लगा ले तुक्के, चलो छाल सिक्के लगा ले तुक्के, है समझदार अंदर से बाहर से दिखते भले बावरे। जोर लगा के जान लड़ा के
बोलना।
सबके होठों पे चर्चे हैं हमारे, ला 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 ले देखो जमीन पे उतरे हैं सितारे सितारे। सबके होठों पे चर्चे हैं हमारे, देखो जमीन पे उतरे हैं सितारे।
Years, 3/4 of a century. Wow!
Today is not just a celebration, it is a moment of deep reflection, profound gratitude, and sacred responsibility.
Look at this stage, these buildings, these facilities. Was it always like this?
Did classrooms always echo with confidence like today? Did these corridors always shine with Conviction? Was it always this grand? Or was it once just a small idea? I wonder, where did it all begin?
It was not always like this. Once, it was only a dream.
A dream of this?
Not buildings, not of trophies, but of faith, courage, and service. Come, I will show you where the flame was first lit.
Ehi amici, allegria! Tarantella, 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 sempre quella, sempre bella. Ciao amore, saluti, auguri, andiamo, questa è la vera serata italiana. Ehi adesso, forza maestro, tutti insieme, brasiliani, italiani, auguri! E Gennaro, piove! Dove sta? Dove sta Zazà? Io penso che sono innamorato di lei. Cornuto! E Carcamano, andiamo insieme. Allora va bene, continueremo questa bella danza, questa serata italiana. Ecco le mani, le mani, le mani, le mani. Dove si mangia? Dove si balla bene? E Giuliana, dove sta Matteo? E adesso forza, l'ultima volta! Ciao!
Come here, darling.
We have a surprise for you.
Oh, Father.
What happened, Francisca? Why are you not saying anything?
So, it's time for you to learn new things, Francesca.
Yes, you're right. You're going to help me in the administration of a hospital.
And child, we are also planning to look for a Prince Charming for you. Yours will be the grandest wedding in the town.
Francisca, what happened? Why are you not saying anything?
Papa, I want to join the convent.
What?
Convent? Father, Mother, please let me go. The world outside is not kind, Francisca. It does not protect young women with dreams. Your place is here with us, darling. But my heart hears another call. It does not rest here anymore. What more could you want? Home, safety, love? There are children without home and education. Souls wandering without any counsel. I want to educate them. teach them moral values, lead them closer to the God, and make them good and responsible citizens. And if I stay just because I'm afraid, what becomes of my calling, Dad?
Francisca, you're too young to speak of such things.
Papa, wasn't Samuel young when he heard his name?
And what if this calling breaks you?
Then let me be broken in service, not whole in silence. You are asking us to let it go, Francisca? No. I am asking you to trust what raised me.
So she really left. Just like that. No turning back. No second thoughts. Did she actually go to the convent, or did she ever look back towards home?
She looked back, but she did not return. Francisca was strong in her heart. Once she chose a path, she walked it fully.
So she entered the convent? Yes, she entered gracefully with a positive energy.
Francisca entered the convent as someone preparing to serve it. She became a teacher, and not just any teacher.
What do you mean? She believed a classroom was sacred. She would begin every morning with prayer. She would tell her students, start your day with gratitude. Then your mind will remain clear. That sounds like something our teachers still say.
Because roots do not disappear, they grow. She would tell the other teachers that a good teacher is the soul, the treasure, the jewel of her family, of her students, and of her town.
That's powerful. She wasn't just teaching subjects, but was building more than a school.
Exactly. On 8th of March, 1881, a school opened in Palagano. 10 years later, another in Bagnum.
Each time, she led the young students closer, not only to knowledge, but to faith. They would make small things, clothes, useful items for the sick, for those confined to their homes. She is a saint.
She is an angel. She is a gift of God.
But she never accepted such words. She would simply smile. And that's when she became Mother Serafina.
Yes, her leadership deepened, her vision widened, and on 1st of May, 1898, the Clarice Franciscan missionaries of the Most Blessed Sacrament, the congregation she founded, was officially approved by Rome. What began as Francisca's inner call became a living mission.
So from one girl's decision, an entire congregation was born. Yes, but her childhood dream was still waiting.
She had once desired to be a missionary martyr, and destiny was preparing its moment.
In August 1900, two visitors came to Rome. Archbishop Gentili of Agra, Bishop Simbaldi of Allahabad. They were Capuchin missionaries. They spoke of a distant land.
Where? Hindustan.
step gently has come to meet you.
Sister Serafina, I'm coming from Indian Mission.
Sister, you have no idea of the plight of a common man in India.
There are no schools for miles. Girls' schools
Are unheard of, except the few run by the nuns, and no one has heard of healthcare centers.
I have heard about your newly born institute and about your ardent desire to be a missionary. Let me come to the point. I am in need of a few sisters to work on my mission.
Oh, that's good news. I long to be in a mission land right from my childhood. Let's hear more about India.
There are 3 congregations of sisters working in the Archdiocese of Agra, but all of them are enjoying the protection of the British government.
They devote themselves to the education of the European and upper class Indian children.
There is nobody to serve the poor people of our diocese.
The priests are looking for some sisters to work among the local women and children of India. I would be very glad if you could send some of your sisters.
How I wish if I could come along with you tomorrow itself to be the pioneer missionary and to die in India. I burn with zeal for the salvation of souls.
Sister Serafina, I'm truly humbled that you're willing to come to India yourself. Such dedication is rare, but listen to a few more things. The social system of India does not allow Catholics or priests to instruct the local women of India.
No woman is permitted at public gatherings. Young daughters of rich, educated parents are tutored at home.
Women wear pardha. Only women can reach out to them and teach. This is a great difficulty experienced by the priests of our archdiocese in Agra, since there are no religious women to teach the local women and children.
We know there are not many sisters yet, and we would not wish to burden your mission further. But if you could send even 4 sisters to begin the work among the women and children of India, it would be a blessing beyond measure.
I will definitely give you an answer soon. But I need some time to prepare my sisters. They have to choose the volunteers. They have to bid goodbye to their parents. And they have to learn some English too.
Sister Serafina, I can't wait for that long. I assure you that I will give them my paternal care and assistance. They will learn the language better in India. I will wait for your word within a week. May God bless you. Just say yes, and we will make the travel arrangements. Sister Serafina, it has been 4 days. The ship is ready. We must leave today.
If it is His will, then let His will be done. My daughters, go, carry the light where it is the darkest. Your Grace, I entrust them to your care. May God guide your journey and protect this mission. My daughters, don't let your hearts grow heavy. You're not leaving. You are being sent. Carry hope within you. And above all, carry joy within you. Be positive and let that positivity shine wherever you go. This is not a farewell. This is the beginning. Go and kindle and carry the love of Eucharistic Jesus to all.
शामें मलंग सी रातें सुरंग सी बागी उड़ान पे ही ना जाने क्यों इलाही मेरा जी आए आए इलाही मेरा जी आए आए कल पे सवाल है जीना फिलहाल है खाना बदोशियों पे ही जाने क्यों इलाही मेरा जी आए आए इलाही मेरा जी आए आए मेरा फलसफा कंधे पे मेरा बस्ता चला मैं जहाँ ले चला मुझे रास्ता बूंदों पे नहीं गहरे समंदर पे ओ, 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 इलाही मेरा जी आए आए इलाही मेरा जी आए आए
All of them reached Bombay on 20th February that very month. A new shore, a new sky.
They did not know the language. They did not know the land. But they believed something firmly.
What?
Education. They believed education is light and light must travel.
But they must have felt so lost. New country, new faces. Was there anything else that they began to understand when they first stepped into India? Something beyond their mission?
Yes, there was something they could not ignore.
What? What was that?
India's culture.
Culture?
Yes, the sisters had arrived in land of many cultures, colors, and rhythm of the streets. The way people folded their hands in greeting, the devotion woven into daily lives. Faith here did not whisper, it sang.
बजने ते धड़क धड़क ढोल ताश धड़क धड़क भंडारा झिड़क झिड़क मल्हारी धड़क धड़क भड़क झाली चटक मटक फटक झाली दुश्मन की देखो जो फाट लावली अरे बजने ते धड़क धड़क ढोल ताश धड़क धड़क भंडारा झिड़क झिड़क मल्हारी धड़क धड़क भड़क झाली चटक मटक फटक झाली दुश्मन की देखो जो फाट लावली
The air feels so different here.
And the city, it is so alive, so full of sound.
So many people, so many voices. Yet, I cannot understand a word.
Do not be afraid. When words fail, kindness still speaks. When the road is unknown, grace still leads.
Welcome, sisters. Welcome to Bombay. You must be weary from the journey.
We are, Father, but we are grateful.
This city can feel overwhelming at first. It is fast, crowded, and unfamiliar. But you are not alone here.
Thank you for receiving us.
You may rest here for now. It is simple but safe.
Safe is enough for the first night.
Even the food here is different. The clothes, the customs, the sounds of prayer.
I saw people fold their hands and greet each other so gracefully.
And the colors outside, it feels as though the streets themselves are alive.
Remember this well. We have not come here to judge what is different. We have come here to understand it, to love it, to serve within it.
But what if we fail?
Then we learn. And if we learn, we do not truly fail.
Namaste, Ai Saab. Kaisa kai?
Namaste.
Such a small word and yet so warm. Namaste.
To Mary. There is. Oh, thank you, thank you.
We do not understand her language.
No, but I think we understand her heart.
School, teach.
She asked if you have come here to teach children.
Yes, yes, that is why we have come.
Acha. You teach girls also.
Yes, girls too.
Especially girls too.
Wow, that's remarkable. Even in those first days in Bombay, the sisters had already started doing meaningful work. What exactly did they do there?
Yes, Bombay was the first ground of learning and service. There, the sisters began to understand the people, the culture, and the needs around them.
So they were not just passing through?
No, not at all. Even in Bombay, they began living their mission. They built relationships with local people. They learned with humility before they could teach with confidence.
And through that, they started serving?
Exactly. They encouraged education, especially for children and girls. They offered compassion, presence, and hope wherever they could. Their time in Bombay may not have been long, but it was important. It prepared them for the greater mission that was waiting ahead.
And did their mission take them to other parts of India as well?
Yes, the sisters traveled north to begin their mission in Gangetic Plains. And their first mission center was in Sardhana, Uttar Pradesh. That was their first base plan in North India.
हर पिचकारी तू रंग उड़ही दे मुंह पे गुलाल तू लाल लगही के हर पिचकारी तू रंग उड़ही दे मुंह पे गुलाल तू लाल लगही के हो ढंग होता है पाए रंग ले टोली आई रे ले होली आई रे ज झूम के होली आई रे ज झूम के होली आई रे ज झूम
Who are they?
Foreign woman.
What do they want from our kids?
I think they're afraid of us. And we cannot even speak their language.
Then we shall speak through kindness. Come here, little one. Come here. We have a toy for you.
Don't go near them. कौन है ये? और क्यों आए हैं ये यहाँ? इन्हें क्या काम है हमसे? हमारे बच्चों से क्या काम है इन्हें? बात मत सुनो इनकी, बाहर निकालो इन्हें। क्यों आए हैं ये यहाँ? बाहर निकालो इन्हें। बात में सिखाए, प्लास्टिक का ये, लोहे का, आगे ले जाए, खिलौने ले लो, लकड़ी के खिलौने ले लो।
Don't touch the child. मत छुओ उसे. What if the disease spreads?
Please let us help.
But why are you helping us?
Every child deserves care. Fear cannot be stronger than love.
Because kindness does not need a language.
You came all the way from your country to save our children?
Yes, to teach them, to care for them.
But we are poor. We don't have any money.
Education does not belong only to the rich. It belongs to every child.
In the beginning, they had almost nothing. No buildings, no classrooms, only faith and courage.
But slowly, the village began to trust them.
And Sardhana became the first seed of a mission that would one day spread across India.
Yes, after that, they planted schools in Meerut. They tried again in Delhi. Not every door opened, not every effort remained. But faith does not measure success in numbers.
So, what happened after that?
That was the turning point. In the south, beneath the quiet palms, they found hearts ready to listen. As of now, there were 37 sisters in total. And here, Indian daughters stepped forward. Here, the mission no longer remained foreign, it became shared.
കാന്ത ഞാനും വരാം തൃശൂർ പൂരം കാണാൻ. കാന്ത ഞാനും വരാം തൃശൂർ പൂരം കാണാൻ. കാന്ത ഞാനും വരാം തൃശൂർ പൂരം കാണാൻ. പൂരമെനിക്കൊന്നു കാണണം കാന്ത, പൂരമെനിക്കൊന്നു കാണണം കാന്ത, പൂരമെനിക്കൊന്നു കൂടണം കാന്ത, പൂരമെനിക്കൊന്നു കൂടണം കാന്ത. തിമിലയെനിക്കൊന്നു കാണണം കാന്ത, തിമിലയെനിക്കൊന്നു കാണണം കാന്ത, തിമിലയെനിക്കൊന്നു പൊട്ടണം കാന്ത, തിമിലയെനിക്കൊന്നു പൊട്ടണം കാന്ത. കാന്ത ഞാനും വരാം തൃശൂർ പൂരം കാണാൻ. കാന്ത ഞാനും വരാം തൃശൂർ പൂരം കാണാൻ. കാന്ത ഞാനും വരാം തൃശൂർ പൂരം കാണാൻ.
So who carried the flame forward in India? Mother Benigna. Mother Benigna was the one who took responsibility to carry the light forward. Not loud, not dramatic, but steady like a mountain that does not even move when storms pass. And where did they go? They traveled north, away from Delhi, beyond the plains towards the foothills of the Himalayas. Where? To a valley wrapped into a mist, to a town resting in a dune, to Clement Town, DEHRADUN. The year was 1949.
Mother, we have already struggled in Sardhana and in Meerut. We cannot risk everything again.
And the land, it is expensive.
How much?
Quite costly.
Listen, this land breathes. No smoke, no noise choking young minds. Here, the children will grow free.
But mother, vision does not pay bills.
I know. But fear builds nothing.
And if we fail?
If we fail, we fail in trying to educate girls. That is not a failure. When God wants something built, He sends courage before money.
Mother, Mr. Preetham Singh has arrived to see you.
Good morning, Mother. Mother, the owner is waiting for an answer. The land cannot be held much longer. I need your decision.
Mother, the price is very high. We are not prepared for such a commitment.
And we have just begun. We do not even have enough resources for what we already have.
Mother, I understand your concern, but this land will not remain available for long. Others are already showing interest. If you wish to take it, the decision must be made today.
Mother,
What if we cannot build anything here? What if this becomes a burden?
Every beginning looks like a burden until it becomes a blessing. We did not come this far to stop because we are afraid. If we wait for perfect conditions, we will never begin.
Mother, this is a risk.
Yes, but it is a risk worth taking. We will take it.
Very well, mother. I will prepare the papers.
But, Mother,
Faith builds before walls do. We will take it.
आसमां खुल गया नीला मौसम चुप है अब सारे सितम பொன்மையிலேவா நீவா மறுபன்னிர நீங்கி நீனவன் காணுமையாய் ஆஹா கெடு கஷ்டம நீங்கும் முற்றுகினா எப்படியேவா நீவா என் சாமிகள் உன்னலைகள் நீ என்னவே ஆஹா இந்த நாட்களில் என்றும் சுடுகிற பேரு ஆஹா நரசான வரவுள்ள கருணை புரியலா நீவா ஜாவானிசி ஓடன நீ என பேசமுகே ഇരുളും മാഞ്ഞു പോകും അഴകും കാണാമിനി
Mother, Mother Benigna, where are you, Mother? Only 3 students have enrolled, Mother.
3 minds are enough to make a change, sister. Come here, little one. You're the first one to come.
Will there be benches?
Soon. Will there be books? We will arrange them.
Mother, it's just 3.
Do not count numbers, count commitment. Today, we planted a seed. Tomorrow, generations will sit under its shade.
Mother, we don't even have proper walls.
Then we teach under the sky. Welcome, dear children. You are the foundation stones upon which St. Mary's will rise. Good morning, students.
Good morning, sister.
Okay, children, can you please tell me, what is education?
Sister, reading. Sister, writing. Sister, sister, words.
Yes, those are parts of it. Education is learning to become responsible. You are not here only to pass exams. You are here to build your character.
Mother, we have a problem.
What happened, sister?
Parents are withdrawing applications.
Why?
They say our facilities are too small. No proper labs, no big classrooms.
We already have more than 400 students. We urgently need better infrastructure, science labs, proper library, and sports facilities.
So, we improve. Small rooms do not limit vision. Fear does. If they want labs, we will build them. If they want sports facilities, we hire.
But how do we support finances?
We will raise the funds.
And what if it fails?
Then we try again.
Mother, sometimes I fear we are running ahead of ourselves.
If we stop because of fear, we will remain small forever. Growth is uncomfortable, but stagnation is death.
Lord, if this is your work, open the doors. This school will certainly grow. This is our hope.
Tadum 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 ta, tadum 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 ta. Tadum 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 ta, tadum 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 ta. Tadum 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 ta, tadum 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 ta. सूरज जैसे चमकेंगे देखे है साडी अखियां ने है सपने अंबरां दे ए सपने अंबरां दे बूंद बूंद जोड़ेंगे पल पल दूर दूर बह जाएंगे फिर ना समंदरा दे फिर ना समंदरा दे हस्ती ऐसे खड़े है जाना पड़े ना कम हमको तो हस्ती जिदते हरे जनूनी बड़े अगर के ना बोल एक जिंदगी मेरी ख्वाहिशा एक एक मैं पूरी करा एक जिंदगी मेरी ख्वाहिशा एक एक मैं पूरी करा एक जिंदगी मेरी ख्वाहिशा मुश्किल हमें रोकना रात है कजले वाली दूर बड़ी दिवाली दीवे ढूंढे अखियां दिल वाले घोंसले में पंछी बना के यारो हमने उम्मीदा रखिया मैंने हारना नहीं है चाहे कुछ भी करे दुनिया तुम ता तुम तुम ता तुम ता
Mother, people are saying strange thing in bazaar.
They say you teach girls English, science, geography, and even music.
Yes, we teach them to read the world.
So the world cannot silence them.
What will a girl do with science and music?
She will understand the sky. She will understand the earth. And one day, she will understand herself.
Mother, if I will study, will I become a doctor?
Why not? This land needs daughters who heal.
And we also heard you pray in the morning.
But do you let our child pray in their own way?
Faith teaches love. Education teaches courage. We force neither.
Yes, mother, we will send our kids.
Yes, we will send a kid.
Yes, we will send our kids.
Today, St. Mary's has not only gained students, it has gained trust.
When they first arrived here, people were not sure. Some were afraid, some were doubtful. But now, look at this! So many children! Did the people finally begin to trust them?
Trust grows slowly, just like a seed. First, there is doubt, then urge of knowing, and then belief.
And soon, hope begins to walk through the school gates.
From a beginning so small, hope began to grow.
A school that opened its door with only 20 children and one humble building was slowly becoming a place of learning, courage, and dreams.
Every child who wishes to learn is welcome here. What is her name?
My name is Meera, Mother.
Welcome, Meera. This school will be your home of learning.
Mother, if you will accept my son too, my son would also like to study here.
Of course, knowledge is not meant for a few, it is meant for all.
So the doors began to open for more children from more homes.
Yes, and with every child who entered, the dream of the sisters grew stronger. And as the years moved forward, the little school continued to grow. More students came, more teachers joined, and the little building began to dream of becoming something greater.
Did the school remain the same or did it change too?
Oh, it changed. Labs were built, teachers increased, dreams became larger, and soon St. Mary's would begin writing a story of excellence.
As the mission continued to grow in India, more women joined the sisters. Some came from distant lands, some were young women who wished to dedicate their lives to service.
The small group of 4 sisters had now grown into more. They were ready to teach, but the classrooms were still empty.
Not because there were no children, but because many families were unsure about sending their children to school.
For generations, education happened at home or within the tradition of the village. Many parents wondered why send children to school.
And when the question came to daughters, their hesitation became even stronger.
So, the sisters decided to walk into the village and directly speak with the families.
Namaste, sister.
Namaste.
Namaste.
We are visiting families today. May we speak with you?
Yes, sister, what brings you here?
We have started a school nearby. We would like the children of this village to come and learn with us.
School? Our boys already learn what they need at home.
Boys help in the fields.
And girls help in the household.
Why do they need school?
School helps children learn to read and write. It opens the door to knowledge.
But if our sons go to school, who will help with the work?
Education does not take children away from their families. It helps them to build a better future.
Maybe our boys could learn a little, but girls, no. Girls do not need school. A girl must learn cooking, sewing, and household work. That is enough.
But girls also have mind that can learn. They also deserve opportunities.
Why educate daughters? They will marry and leave the house.
Even then, their knowledge stays with them. An educated woman strengthens every home she enters. These are beautiful words, sister, but our traditions are old. We can't change them easily.
This school idea will change our children. Yes, they will forget our ways.
Better to keep things as they are.
We do not wish to change your traditions. We hope to strengthen your future.
When a child learns to read, they gain confidence. When a child learns numbers, they gain independence. And when a child learns knowledge, they gain the power to improve their lives.
When I was young, there was no school here. I never learned to read. Perhaps our son should have that chance.
Maybe the boys could go, but girls, no.
Sister, I watch my brother practice letters. I try to copy them in dust, but I do not know if they are right or wrong. If I come to school, will you teach me to?
Yes, child, we will teach you.
Father, may I learn too?
If learning is good for our sons, perhaps it should be good for our daughters too.
Change does not arise suddenly. It grows slowly through courage, patience, and hope, right?
Yes. Soon the classrooms began to fill. Children who have never held a book started to discover new worlds.
And the sisters continued their mission. One village, one family, and one child at a time.
Sister, what happened? Sister, the students have done very well in the examination. That is wonderful news. And sister, they have achieved the highest result in the district. That is not just success. That is the result of their hard work and discipline.
We did it! 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 Good morning, sister.
Good morning, students.
Sister, I have topped in science.
Sister, I got full marks in mathematics.
Sister, my parents will be so happy with me.
Well done, my children. Today, you have made not just yourselves proud, but your families and your school too. Mother, these students studied even after school hours. Some of them didn't even have proper light at home, yet they never give up. That is the true spirit of learning. Education is not about marks, it is about perseverance.
Sister, you always told us never study for marks, study to grow.
And today, you have grown.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, everyone. Energy up. Stand at ease. Attention. Stand at ease. Attention. Everyone, remember one thing. A strong body builds a strong mind. And one more important thing. Winning teaches celebration. Losing teaches strength. Both are essential to becoming whole.
Coach, what if I fell down during the race and let my team down?
Then you learned the most important lesson. Champions are not those who never fail. They are the ones who rise again. Will you rise?
Yes, I will.
Coach, what if we lose?
Then you return stronger. Because losing is not the end. It is training for victory. Remember, books sharpen the mind, but sports strengthen the spirit. On this ground,
You will learn teamwork. You will learn trust. And most importantly, you will learn to believe in yourself. Now show me your determination. Are you ready?
Ready, coach?
Are you ready?
Ready, coach.
Are you ready?
Ready, coach.
Are you ready?
Ready, coach.
Ready?
Ready, coach.
Ready?
Ready, coach.
Good.
Education and sports was not their only mission. Their hearts belonged to those who suffered.
Even while teaching in the classrooms of Dehradun, they worked beyond the school walls to serve the sick and the forgotten.
Serve the sick? Yes. Many people in the nearby villages were suffering.
Some had tuberculosis. Some were afflicted with leprosy. They had no one to help them. But then,
You again? You come every week. Why? Why do you keep coming?
Because you are not alone.
People say that easily, but after some time, they stop coming.
May I sit with you?
This house used to be full. Children running, music playing, laughter everywhere. Now, only silence.
then today, we will fill the silence.
You remind me of my daughter. She used to do that. Fix my shawl when it slipped.
Will you all stay for tea?
Of course.
You should not come near me. Go away.
Sister says we must not be afraid.
Fear is wise. This disease spreads. I would not forgive myself if you became sick.
It is natural to feel afraid, but compassion must guide us.
You are not a disease, you are a person.
People stopped visiting months ago. Friends, even neighbors.
Then we will begin again. Would you like me to read to you?
My mother says flowers bring hope.
Then leave it here. So I remember hope tomorrow.
It must have taken courage to walk into suffering like that.
Yes, because loneliness is often more painful than illness.
And yet, not every wound is easy to touch.
You mean people stayed away?
Yes, not out of cruelty, but out of fear. Fear of the unknown. Fear of being affected.
So people suffered alone, right?
Yes, alone and unseen. But Sister chose differently.
They went closer, didn't they?
Yes, because true compassion does not step back. It steps forward even when the world hesitates.
Sister, I feel scared. That is natural. Fear is human, but compassion is stronger. Look carefully. Not at the wounds. Look at the person.
You should not come close. People usually leave when they see me.
But we will not leave you. What is your name?
Joseph.
Then today, we are not meeting a patient. We are meeting Joseph.
Thank you. No one has sat beside me in months.
Then we will sit today. They did not only teach lessons, they lived them, right?
Yes, because the true mission of education is to create hearts that care.
And that is why this school became more than a school.
It became a light for the whole community. And that is how our school continued to grow from one small building to a campus full of life.
Yes, you're right. Now we have science laboratories. Our school has so many teachers and departments, and also students are coming even from other countries.
What began with 20 children had now become a family of thousands.
75 years. 75 years of faith. 75 years of education. 75 years of service. I'm so glad that I witnessed all the 75 years. And thank you. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Now my work is done. I shall leave.
Wait. You never told me your name. Who are you? And where do you live?
My name? I have been called by many names, but I live in a very simple place.
Where?
I live in the hearts of those who choose kindness over comfort, service over pride, and light over darkness.
You look like an angel. Is that your name?
Perhaps you can call me an angel, or a guiding spirit, or simply
just a whisper of hope. Call me whatever your heart wishes.
A spirit? Then whose spirit are you? Mother Serafina's?
No, I'm not the spirit of Mother Serafina. I'm something far greater. I'm the spirit of her vision. The dream she planted still lives here. In every classroom, in every act of kindness, in every child who dares to learn and serve. And now, that vision belongs to you.
Her vision? No, our vision.
What we just witnessed was not merely a performance, it was a legacy unfolding right before our eyes. From the vision of Venerable Mother Seraphina to the journey that found its home in Dehradun, 75 years may have passed, but the light, the purpose, and the spirit remain unchanged. That is our greatest pride. And now we invite all our participants to the stage for our great grand finale because this legacy belongs to them.
Cause you're a sky full of stars.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause for our students and let this clap
should not be stopped. Keep on motivating them.
Cause you're a sky, cause you're a sky full of stars. Cause you light up the path. I don't care, go on and tear me apart.
Come on, everyone, from the back, give a huge round of applause to our two beautiful students for the wonderful performance.
Cause in the sky full of stars, I think I saw you. Cause you're a sky full of stars. I wanna die in your arms. Cause you get lighter the more it gets dark. I'm gonna give you my heart. I don't care, go on and tear me apart. I don't care if you do. Cause in the sky full of stars, I think I see
A finale that gathers the spirit of the entire evening. Let us give them a big round of applause. We now arrive at a moment that marks yet another milestone in the celebration, the release of the Platinum Jubilee magazine. We warmly invite you, Right Reverend Bhaskar A. Suraj, Bishop of Meerut Diocese, Reverend Sister Smitha, Vice Provincial, and Reverend Sister Betty, our manager, to kindly join Reverend Sister Arti Thottathil and Reverend Sister Lynette. St. Mary's Platinum Jubilee magazine, a publication that goes beyond being a souvenir. It stands as a quiet yet powerful record of 75 years of faith, learning, and shared belonging.
Everyone, please give a huge round of applause for the release of our 75th magazine.
And there it is, a journey unveiled, a legacy made visible. This is more than a magazine. It is St. Mary's in its truest form, held, shared, and carried forward. May these pages continue to inspire, to remind, and to connect generations yet to come. We are most grateful to all our distinguished guests who so graciously came forward to be a part of this moment. I humbly request all our distinguished dignitaries to please be seated.
To end this evening on a note of appreciation, I call upon Ashmeet to propose a vote of thanks.
Thank you, Akavya. As this evening draws to a close, our hearts turn first to Almighty God, whose grace has been the quiet anchor of this institution through 75 remarkable years. We are also grateful to God for this beautiful day that has graced our celebration. And with reverence to Mother Serafina, whose vision gave this school its soul, we are truly honored by the presence of our chief guest, Right Reverend Bhaskar J. Suraj, Bishop of Meerut Diocese. Your Excellency, your words this evening have been a blessing the school will carry forward. Our profound gratitude to Reverend Sister Aarti Tottatil, Provincial Superior, and Reverend Sister Smita, Vice Provincial. We thank Reverend Father John Montero, Parish Priest of St. Mary's Church, for his continued spiritual support. To Reverend Sister Betty, our school manager, and Reverend Sister Lynette, our principal, your vision and quiet dedication are present in every detail of this evening. We bow in reverence to our former provincial superiors, managers, and the principals, and offer our deepest appreciation to the CFMSS family and the fathers, brothers, and sisters of neighboring communities. We remember our former teachers with respect, warmly acknowledge our alumni, and thank our parents for their enduring trust. Thank you, our present teachers. Your sincerity is visible in all that unfolded here tonight. Our thanks to Mr. Anshuman and his choreography team, and to those whose skilled support made this evening possible. Mr. Pankaj Ahuja for sound, Mr. Sanjay for photography, and Mr. Kamlesh Kumar for catering, and Taneja Tent House for the tent arrangements. To everyone behind the lighting and technical arrangements, our office staff, support staff, and police personnel, your cooperation made this evening run beautifully. And to our students, your joy and wholehearted effort made this evening truly unforgettable. Thank you, each one of you.
Thank you, Ashmeet. I now invite our school choir to present the Jubilee Song, a composition that captures the heart and spirit of the 75-year journey.
A weekend of learning, their dreams all sway.
Thank
if
you
this
so
evening had a heartbeat, you just heard it. Thank you, school choir. And so, under this open sky, with gratitude in our hearts and joy in the air around us, we bring the Platinum Jubilee celebration of St. Mary's Secondary School to a close. May the light that has burned here for 75 years continue to shine in this school and in each one of us who carries it forward. Over to Ma'am Deepika.
Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed this evening. Dear parents, as we have come to end to this wonderful evening, we sincerely hope you enjoyed this program as we loved presenting it to you. Is it? Can I hear a loud applause for this? A positive. Thank you so much. Our students have put in tremendous efforts, and your constant support has been invaluable to us. We really appreciate your presence and encouragement for being with us here tonight. Okay, now I would request all the chief guests, guest of honor, sisters, to kindly, and the teachers, former teachers, alumni, to kindly proceed to the auditorium. Parents, kindly be seated. Kindly be seated, parents. I would request everybody to please sit down. Please sit down. Parents, please sit down. Very soon, your child will be handed over to you in a very proper and a systematic manner. Before this, I would request everyone to please sit down. I would request parents to please sit down. Thank you, sister. 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 We are all. The children, those who are participating in class 1, the